What's up, YouTube? This is Alpha Prime of the One Prime family. I am back on the test server, here to bring you an exclusive look at Jetfire Skystriker and Skywarp Nightraven. We're going to take a look at him as well, and we're going to look at the 3-star as well, because some people are going to wonder, there's a leaderboard coming up, and they're going to wonder, is a 3-star worth getting? We're going to get into that as well. But before that, if you could kindly like, subscribe, and share, would really appreciate it. For the first 5 people who comment below are going to get Alpha Prime loot. So first 5 comments below, if you play Earth Wars and you want the Alpha Prime loot, just shoot me a message in the comment section below. But all we got to do here is look at this Skystriker. So 2056 damage is a special ability at 55.8, and he also fires 16 missiles, dealing 171 damage in an area. So if you add those together, that is 4,792 damage his special ability deals. Basically, so he can take out max mortars with armor on them. Even with the new cores, he should be able to take them out as well. And if you look at his damage per second, 517.9 for a field of 55 Skystriker, and his health is really good as well. If we look at just the regular Jetfire here, you can see that he doesn't deal as much damage as my 59.9 does, but he's pretty close at 55.8. So he's going to surpass the regular Jetfire in terms of damage. But if you look at his DPS and his health there, he's almost matched his health and he's 4 levels lower. So Jetfire Skystriker is going to have more health and more damage per second than 4-star Jetfire, and a little bit less damage, a little bit less health than the Cybertron Jetfire. He's got the more armor, of course, but as you can see here, Cybertron Jetfire deals way less damage per second, and his ability is only 4,529 at level 54.9. So much better bot, this Jetfire Skystriker, and we'll show you action with all 3 of them in play. But I also want to look at the 3-star before we get into gameplay here. So 55.8 3-star Jetfire Skystriker. If you can get him up this high, his damage, his special ability can deal 4,082 damage at level 55.8. So you need to get him to 55.9 or 56.8 if you want a one-shot and max mortar without armor. So the 3-star is very useful. If you can max out the 3-star, he should be able to take out maxed mortars with the enhanced ordnance with the gold armor on them, but you need to get him up to like 59 or 68 if you want the 3-star Jetfire to shoot max mortars with gold armor on them. Okay, so that is the breakdown of the 3. Let's get into a little bit of gameplay. I want to show you their abilities, and I want to show you the range of the Jetfire as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, guys, so let's get to testing here. We're going to run 3 jets, a gunner, 2 healers, and Hotspot and Optimus Prime. Now, this is probably not your most ideal Zone 14 kind of squad, but, you know, I think that the new Jetfire Skystriker's AoE damage is going to make up a little bit for the lack of gunners here. So we're going to give this a try and see how this works. I've tested them out a bit, actually, to be honest, and I've been pretty successful. Like I've won more or less all of my Zone 14 attacks with the 3 gunners or the 3 jets on my squad here. So first of all, I'm just gonna show you guys the range of the 3 jets that we're using here, Jetfire, Stormclash, and Skystriker. And now, the reason why I wanted to show off Storm's Clash is because she's got the new ability enhancements. So you can see there, she deals almost 4,700 damage now at 55.8 with enhanced ordnance. So she is now on par with Jetfire in terms of special ability damage, which is really, really nice. Yeah, so you're looking at an extra 1,000 life for Stormclash once you max her out compared to Jetfire, but she's going to deal a little bit less damage per second. So Stormclash has definitely got a nice upgrade, because a lot of people weren't using her too much because her damage was so weak. But this base here's got some anti-air on it. We're going to show you how it all works with 3 jets. Okay, so you got some max mortars. Fortunately, only one of the mortars has the armor on it on the far left there, but I'll save that for the new Jetfire. Okay, let's get cracking here. I'm going to deploy all 3 jets first, just to show you their range. So you can see regular Jetfire's range is that. Storm Clash is the same, and so is Jetfire Skystriker. You can see that Jetfire also has that Skyburst ability. So his main attack here is really cool. It's multifaceted. He's got 2 guns. We're going to zoom in on Jetfire here. He's got 2 guns, and he'll shoot off, which is really, really cool. And he'll alternate between the 2. Like there's a machine gun, and he'll shoot off, there you go, with his rockets, which is similar to Skyburst. So really, really nice. Some of the testers were asking for the developer to asking Linus to kind of upgrade Jetfire's ability to the same as Skyburst. I think if they were to do that, he would be very overpowered. I think he would be a very nice addition for sure. Let's use Stormclash's ability there, and you can see her deal the flame damage as well. So there you go. He can take out max defenses. Let's where's Hotspot? Where are you? Get into battle here, buddy. All right, gonna use Hotspot there to soak up those outposts. So there you go. You saw that little shield on Jetstriker. You can see there, he wasn't able to quite take out a max mortar with armor on it. But, you know, I'm really liking this 3-jet attack. It's working for me here. Let's just use Hotspot one more time here to get in there and soak up that outpost fire. Can't take Mixmaster Blast with all those jets on your team. But there you go, boom. Hotspot took that damage, killed Mixmaster as well. I'm doing okay here. I think I'm going to be fine for this attack. Let's finish off this attack here. You can see a purple shield around Jetfire Skystriker, which is really cool. Really liking the new ability. And oh my gosh, this base has 2 more, sorry about that, 2 more outposts by the headquarters there, which is not good. Optimus Prime is trying to hunt down that last outpost, or these last 2, what do you call these things? These mini-bots. Let's just take that out with a boost so that Prime can get into action here. I might be in trouble. Let's see here. But thank goodness I've got good healers here to heal up my squad there. No losses there. The source was on my team there. But it's all good. We're good. And take out this base there. Boom. Down goes a Zone 14 base there with 3-jet attack. So hope you enjoyed the video there. Really liking the new Jetfire Skystriker. I think he's definitely a replacement for the regular Jetfire, just because he can deal AoE damage now. Same range, a little more cost, but AoE damage is really, really nice. And being impervious to anti-air defenses, it's going to be really, really helpful. Okay, so after experimenting a little bit with Jetfire Skystriker, I realized that he can't quite one-shot a max mortar with gold armor on it. So even with a level 15 enhanced ordnance, so we're gonna have to level up Jetfire Skystriker one more level. So let's get his ability up to level 9. So there you go, 2140 and then 178 damage times 16. So this should be able to get me over the hump there and help me take out maxed mortars. So let's give that one more go, and let's find a base that will be worthy of the new Jetfire Skystriker. Let's give this a go now, and let's try and find another max base to attack. Now I'm going to do max bases for you guys, because you want to see Jetfire in action against really strong bases, just so that you can get a better idea of how good this bot is. And so far, I must say, I've been very impressed with Jetfire Skystriker. He's definitely a jet-worthy bot that can replace a lot of other jets on my team. If I'm going to run one jet, that's definitely the jet I would use, just because Now he's got stronger ability than Jetfire, and he takes no damage when he's in the sky. So here we go. We're against Guyver here, and his base is another max base. This one doesn't have the maxed armor on the mortars, but there is a gold self-repair there. So let's give that a try and see if Jetfire can take out that gold self-repair there. Gonna use Stormclash's ability and Jetfire's ability early just because they're cheap and they can get healed up pretty quick in the beginning there when we're not taking a lot of attack. So here we go. Now we're gonna use Jetfire's ability, the Skystriker invisibility, because we don't want to take fire from those anti-air guns. Okay, so there you go. He took out that mortar nicely with the self-repair on it. Let's do that again here. Boom, and then he's damaging the shock towers and other stuff like that. Look at that range there on his special ability or his regular ability. You can see that he's shooting a laser beam there at the wall, and then he shoots a skyburst kind of shot at defenses from far away. So he is a very interesting bot, different from what we've seen before. I really like him. I'm very impressed. And we have a leaderboard event this weekend. We're going to take a look at the newsletter after this war attack is over with, and we'll talk about what you should do. And I really recommend trying to go for the 3-star or the 4-star because it's going to be good. I think the 3, like I was mentioning earlier, with the 3-star, if you max it out at level 68, I think you should be able to take out. Now the only thing is, Jetfire there on the test server, he's still going through some things, so I think he's a little stuck on the wall there. This happened to me a few times here, so let's use Prime's ability there to pull Skystriker up and get him away from that wall. Hopefully that didn't hurt my team too much by doing that in the middle of battle here with outpost bots and all these cannons. But I used an ability there to heal up the team a bit, and thank goodness there nobody died. Let's use Skyburst's ability to take out that laser and give me some more special ability points. And now we're in pretty good shape. I think we've got this match down. There we go. So there's another max base down without a combiner. That's nice loot. And there is Skystriker in action against strong bases. Now let's go take a look at the new improvements to the bots, and let's check out the newsletter. All right, so I just loaded up the newsletter, and you can see there's 2 new additions to the game: Jetfire Skystriker and Skywarp Nightraven. And this weekend's event will be a Super XP Alliance leaderboard event. So there's no prestige. Your alliance just pounds away and tries to get as many points as possible, and you get prizes. So there's the rewards per zone, and the prizes are really nice. Like, you can look at all the 4-star shards and 3-star shards that are available for this event. Quite significant. Like, I haven't calculated it, but there's 400, 500, 600, 700 maybe 4-star shards. And of course, you get a gold power core at 100,000 points. And then look at all that extra spark. So even if you're in an alliance that is not going to finish high in the leaderboard, I encourage you to join an alliance that can at least get 500,000, which is about 12K per person if you've got a 40-man alliance. And here are the leaderboard prizes. Jetfire 4-star goes to the top 5 players, or the top 5 alliances, sorry. And look at all that extra spark too. It's not easy to finish top 5. You got to put up, 75 to 100K per person basically to get top 5. But if you get top 3 or top 100, like 6 to 100, you still have some really good prizes there. As I mentioned, the 3-star is pretty good. So yeah, lots of prizes available. And there's another look at Jetfire, and again, his ability there to go invisible, very nice. Skywarp looks really good, and Power Glide It's got Scarlet, and Viper has Baroness. So we're going to go over those bots and their transformations very shortly after this. After go through this newsletter. So there you go, Scarlet and Baroness, and some improvements to the game. So we're seeing some healer improvements, which is really nice. And of course, Naw's got a huge upgrade there. So that first batch is looking very nice. 5-star bots. I'm very tempted. And you can see Ultra Magnus's ability is going to get stronger, it looks like, as well. So some really nice changes to the game. Always read these newsletters. They're very helpful, and I'll keep you in the loop of what's going on. All right, so let's take a look at the Transformers that are and their new upgrades. Okay, so let's take a look at the new bots and their transformations and their G.I. Joe partners. So here's Skystriker, and you can see he's with Snake Eyes there. Very, very nice. And let's give the Jetfire a transformation. Very nice. You can see he's got the G.I. Joe look, but also he's carrying his rockets from his G1 character. So a little combination of the two, really nice. And let's take a look at Stormclash. I think she's going to be the same, but yeah, she's the same, but you can see that she has a nice upgrade there. At level 55-8, you can see that she's dealing 4,700 damage combined there, so she can take out max mortars with armor on them. Very nice with enhanced ordnance, and of course you're getting 6,920 health, so you get more health. She doesn't have the shield to defend against anti-air, but she has more health than Jetfire, so very nice Stormclash upgrade. Very useful if you don't have Jetfire. And Power Glide. Power Glide got an improvement. His bombing run's the same, but he's got in his transformation screen here, you can see that he's with Scarlet, and he's got the G.I. Joe logos on his wings, and transformation is the same, but there you go, you got the G.I. Joe logos on his wings, so that's cool. Now let's take a look at the Decepticons. Now Viper got an upgrade in terms of his screen there, or his transformation. He's with Baroness now, but I guess his transformation is similar to what it was before. Not much of a change there. He already had those Cobra logos on his wings, but Baroness is with him, which is cool. He's sniping something. And but yeah, take a look at, I wanted to show you guys what a high Viper looks like. Look at this 58-8 Viper, and he's got tons of health, which is really nice. And his damage is okay, but look at that acid rain. 8,000 damage across the target, across the line there. And if I wanted to give him an enhanced ordnance, he's dealing 10,000 damage across the line. So he is a nasty bot once you get him leveled up. And the only problem is of course, his ability is a little bit expensive. And then, of course, there's a new bot, Skywarp Nightraven, 55-8. 1,600 damage plus 140 times 16. So really, really nice. 54-8 can one-shot a max mortar at 4,100 damage. Yeah, all you need is 55-9 to take out a max mortar with armor on it. Okay, so we'll take a look at his screenshot as well. And I like his new look. He's got the nice Cobra logo. A little boxy, but I mean, his transformation is one of the nicest. Look at that stealth fighter. It's beautiful. Really, really nice. Cool transformation. And he's with Night Shadow there. Okay, so I guess that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Again, if you want my opinion, I think that Jetfire and Nightraven are worthy additions to the game. They're going to be game changers. Now, I talked to Honest in chat, and he was mentioning that he wants Jets to be more relevant again in the game. So look forward to some changes to make Jets relevant, especially in the Prime League. So we're going to need to use jets again. A lot of people put away jets because, well, the anti-air guns really hurt them a lot. And we need that extra damage from the enhanced ordnance to take out maxed mortars and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, I used to use a jet in my attack. And as you saw from my replays there, using multiple jets at a high level actually turned out really well for me. I was taking out a lot of strong bases. I've taken out some Scorched Earth ones as well. They usually have really nasty outpost bots at Scorched Earth. So, yeah, I really enjoy the new Jetfire. I think he's going to be a great addition. Have fun this weekend with the leaderboard challenge, the 3-star. One last look at the 3-star. He's going to be a good one as well. I think if you get him maxed out to level 60, 8 or 69, he's going to take out max mortars as well. So he's going to be a nice addition if you don't have the 4-star. This is Alpha Prime of 1 Prime. Thanks for watching. Peace out.